Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Angelina, in case some of you guys are new here. And if you are new, I would really appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button down below, give this video a big thumbs up, and leave a comment because I respond to every single comment. As you guys can tell from the title today, I will be showing you guys what is on my iPhone. So without further ado, let's just get into today's video. In case you guys don't know, I do have the iPhone 11 Pro Max. About my case, I had this case for such a long time. The clear case is, I think it's from either TJ Maxx or Walmart, and then the pot socket I got from TJ Maxx. So here is how my lock screen looks like. I showed you guys this in my iOS 14 update video, but I got this digital illustration from Pinterest. Whenever I do unlock my phone, this is the very first page that you are going to see. But I'm going to swipe to my right. There are a few apps that I did add onto this page. I'm not really sure what to call this page, but I guess this is like the main menu page. For this page, I did add a widget, and it's just calendar that I decided to add. And then underneath that, I do have an event where you can just add events on here, such as whatever you have planned for that week or that day. Beside that, I do have a weathers app. Underneath that, I have the maps and then how much battery I have left on my phone. And I really like this bottom part right here. It shows you how much you're on your phone and what app you are mainly using more often. So as you can tell, I use Instagram a lot and YouTube. So both of those are like the main apps that I do use a lot. That's just something I wanted to show you guys because I didn't mention it in my iOS 14. This page is my main page. I use her on a daily. I use her every single day. So let's talk about the widgets on here first, and then I'll get to the apps. The widget that I do have on the top is a calendar, but it also shows me the events or what I have going on that day. The only down thing that I have to say about this widget is that you can only see up to 2 events, and then the widget down below is just an aesthetic photo that I did find off of Pinterest. All of the photos that you do see on my home screen at the moment, you can find it on my Pinterest board. I collected a whole bunch of pictures for you guys if you guys are interested in that. The apps that I do have on the very first page is Facebook, Messenger, YouTube, Gmail, Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube Studio, TikTok, Pinterest, Photos, Camera, Clock. I feel like I don't really have to explain much about these apps because you guys know about them anyways, but I might explain one of them in case you guys don't know what it is, and it's YouTube Studio. So YouTube Studio is just basically an app that shows up your analytics for YouTube. Yeah, it just lets you know if your video is performing well and how many people has viewed your video, and you can also reply to comments. And I also think it's a really good app for YouTube content creators to download if they didn't know about that. Other than that, that is all that I do have to say about these apps because I feel like most of you guys do know about that. And then I'm going to talk about the bottom row right here. So we're going to start from left to right because it doesn't tell you what the app is, which sucks. So that's another downfall if you do decide to add an app on the bottom lower bar. So the very first one is my text message. So the next tab is Safari. The next one is my FaceTime call and my phone. I know the icons doesn't make sense, so I think that's why it gets even more confusing because my icon don't make sense. But I plan on changing it out soon just because it does get kind of annoying because I'm like, which one is text message, which one is the phone call? Now swiping to the next page, I think this page is by far my favorite. It's because it's just filled with a whole bunch of quotes. The first quote that I have is on this medium widget, and it says, "What a good day to have a good day." I decided to put that quote because majority of my days always leans to bad energy. I always doubt myself and I always like beat myself down. So every time I do read a quote, it just uplifts my energy. And then below it, I do have another quote that says, "You're overthinking again, you got this." And then the last widget that I'll be talking about on the second page is how many steps that you took a day. I think mine is broken, to be honest, because I've moved a lot this morning and it still says 0. So I think it's just a technical issue that is going on right there. And then moving on to the folders that are on this page, I have a shopping and food folder. So in my shopping folder, I do have Ulta Beauty because I shop there for all of my makeup, like beauty products, self-care products. What I really like about Ulta is that you do get points, and whenever you reach a certain amount of points, you get store credit back. So for example, if you do have 200 points, then you get $6 off your next purchase, which is really cool. Also, if you're like a platinum member or a diamond or something like that, then you get like more promos, more benefits to the store. Highly recommend Ulta Beauty because they have high-end and drugstore products. And Michaels, I love shopping at Michaels, you guys. Michaels is literally my go-to craft store. Okay, well the app is not working, but I was going to show you guys. But Michaels is basically just a arts and crafts store shop, but I mainly shop there for home decor stuff. Cool. And then Target, I love Target. It's my go-to store. The folder that I'll be talking about is food. So I have Yelp on here because Yelp is a really good app to let you know like if there are new restaurants or food businesses opening around your area, and if you are having trouble what to find to eat for dinner, lunch, or breakfast, then Yelp is like the app to go, to be honest. And of course I have Chick-fil-A. I love Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is literally my favorite go-to fast food. It's amazing. And of course, Starbucks. I drink Starbucks on a daily. But also you can add in some money onto your Starbucks card and just go in and scan your phone. Like, it's that simple. You don't have to pull out your debit card. You can always reload money to your Starbucks card, which is really cool. The next app I have is Chipotle because it's my second favorite fast food restaurant. Comment down below what fast food app do you have on yours, because I think that just lets you know like your favorite fast food restaurant, but mine is Chick-fil-A and Chipotle and Starbucks. Okay, swiping to the third page. You guys probably are confused, like, Angelina, you have Facebook, Messenger, Instagram, yada 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 on your first page. Why do you have it on this page? I did say that you do not see notifications on the aesthetic icons, but I don't know why that is, but it just is. That's why I have to have the icons, the original apps, on a different page for me to visually see how much notifications I have on there. Also, whenever I do tap on it, it doesn't go to the shortcuts app. So that is just the reason why I like using it. If I wanted to open up Instagram a lot faster, I can just go onto there and it won't go into the shortcuts app. So that is the reason why I decided to leave the apps out. Okay, and then I will be talking about the folders at the bottom, such as my finance, school, and editing folder. So let me talk about those real quick since you guys already know how these app works, like Facebook, Messenger, and Instagram. So in my finance folder, I have my Discover credit card app, my State Farm, PayPal, my BB&T, and Venmo. I don't feel like I don't have to explain much there, but these are just what I use to pay my bills and check up on my balance for my bank account. For my school folder, I have my UNCG Canvas app right here. This is just a quick way for me to access to my class a lot faster. And then GroupMe is basically an app that you can use with your classmates, and I think this is really cool if you do want to connect and if you are a social butterfly. You can add in all of your classmates' email onto this app and chat with them. Story time. At the beginning of the semester, my English professor wasn't uploading any of her assignments. She didn't have a syllabus up. She didn't have anything on her page, on her Canvas page at all. So I was really confused, and then one of my classmates decided to add me and our entire class into this group chat and communicate, and we were just talking like, hey, is anybody else confused? Like, is our English professor okay because she hasn't uploaded anything? But we eventually got everything settled, so if one of us do have a question, then we can just go into this group chat and communicate with one another. So I think that's really cool. If you guys didn't know about that, now you know, and if you are struggling and you need help on an assignment, definitely get your classmate together and communicate there. The app fonts is just to change up fonts on your phone. So for example, I have school written in this like typewriter font, but the original font looks like the one underneath Facebook and TikTok. So that's the original Apple font, but I kind of like it in this typewriter capitalized spaced out font. I think it just looks a lot more aesthetic to me. I'm going to create a new note. On the bottom left corner, there's like this sphere earth shape thing on the bottom. So you will hold on to that and you'll press font. And so right here you have all of the fonts and I guess symbols that you can add into your text. There are some that you do have to pay but overall the app is like pretty cool to use. And this is the font that I like to use, the typewriter. They also have the outline version. So yeah, they have a whole bunch of fonts that you can use which are free. The next app I'll be talking about is my Files app, and this app is really handy for college students, especially if you don't have your laptop with you, but you did save your essay or paperwork into your Files folder. You can just open it up. Moving on to the last folder I'll be talking about today is my editing folder. The first one I'll be talking about is Fonto. Fonto is a really good app to edit your thumbnails with. So this is how I created my thumbnail with Fonto. So you can add in any sorts of font right here and customize it. So customize it to your liking, and I think it's just really cool. So if you guys are YouTube creators and have gotten this far in the video, that is how you use a Fonto. You can get creative with it and add pictures, images, symbols. The next app is Facetune. Facetune is a really good app to edit your pictures, smooth your skin, catfish. Facetune is a really cool app also because you can whiten your background. So you will go to the retouch button and then press whiten and then start to whiten it. So if you guys don't see it, I'm gonna brighten it up a little bit and start to whiten up my background. Lightroom, this is how I edit my Instagram pictures, my thumbnails with. Makeup Plus is just if I want to retouch on my blush or lipstick. PicU is just another editing app. PixArt is also another editing app that you can add overlays to your picture. Create this art piece right here that you guys are seeing right now. I like to use Over to edit my Instagram stories. So I will go into the white color and change the size to the Instagram size, which is 916. And you can add in pictures, you can add in videos, and that is just what I really love about it. It's like a 2-in-1 app. Preview, I recently just downloaded this app because I never knew how picky I was with my Instagram feed. I actually became obsessed with this Preview app because I started to become obsessed with how my Instagram feed looked like. For example, if I wanted to upload this picture, I would add it onto my Preview app and see if I do like it like that, but if not, then I can just see which picture actually goes along well with my Instagram feed first. The next app I'll be talking about is Villo. Villo is just a really good app if you want to edit your videos on. Snapseed, I recently just downloaded this. I actually downloaded this app a long time ago, but I deleted it because I didn't really use it. I'm starting to use it now because I really like the tool Expand. So if you wanted to expand your pictures out a little bit more, then you can drag it up like that and make your thumbnail a little bit bigger. If you want to widen up a certain space on your picture, then this is a really good tool to use. Whenever I do swipe left, this is just where all of my other apps are for my app library. But overall, that is it for what is on my iPhone. So hopefully I did a good job of telling you guys what I use each app for and explain to you guys what the app generally is about. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me in my channel. Also, don't forget to check out my Pinterest board if you guys are interested in any of the photos that I did use. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you guys have a great day, morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is for you. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!